Familiar with the Torah and the portions of the Torah where it describes the building of the temple, both the temporary one and the permanent one. They had one designer in mind, and his name was Bezalel. The etymology of that name is two different names. One is Bitzel, in the shadow of, and then Kel at the end. Bezalel is in the shadow of God, one who lived within the purview of the Torah mindset. And in particular, he was a very skilled designer, not only in his interior design ideas, but in his hands-on. He was quite the expert when it came to all the different materials, and he was the one man who was hired to rebuild, in the physical form, to rebuild the physical temple. You are very chilled, considering what just happened. As we would say, the blessing would be for Bezalel was to also live within the shadow of God, and also to be one who builds and rebuilds things that need to be fixed and to be rebuilt, of which our community has many, of which our world has a lot of. And Bezalel should be one of those people that we look to for inspiration and for aspiration to make sure that the world does become quite a better place. So it's a beautiful name, one which is somewhat common within our community, but the meaning behind it is the one man who does quite a bit for the Jewish people. And I hope for the two of you, as parents, that you have the patience, the sleep, and most importantly, the emotional investment to put into your children. One of my teachers often says to me, one of my rabbis, he says, you know you can go to your child and make a withdrawal from the bank account of emotions when you put enough in to withdraw. So when parents have to be sharp with their kids, which I can tell you is daily, you also have to make sure that you're putting money into the bank, that the emotional warmth is a presence, it's a constant. There's an illustrious family within the Torah world. Their last name is Twersky. They've had many generations of rather significant leadership and authorship, and what I merited to learn under one of them when I was in high school at Fasman Yeshiva High School in Skokie. And someone asked him, how did your parents pull that off, that all of you guys are like these ridiculous kind of people? So I guess I took that as a compliment, but they had a very interesting answer. The answer was, my parents only sometimes told us when we did something wrong, but they never missed an opportunity to tell us that we did something right. They always caught the good. When you make enough investments on the good, for the two of you, when you make enough investments on the things that Bezalel will do right, then when those moments come that you have to be sharp and be a parent and say, your driver's license is mine for the next month, then he comes out okay because he's connected to you with your positivity and your warmth. So I very much hope that Bezalel grows up to fulfill his forefather's name of Bezalel, and wishing a big mazel tov to both of you, and congratulations.
Thank you.